Okay, my tablet cut off, so let's go back to what we were saying. Okay, I'm gonna have to try to piece these videos together because it stopped like 3 times already. And I'm sorry I went over some of them. I say a lot. I'm sorry. It's just a habit. It's just me thinking and nervous and everything. So I do apologize for all the ums. And if y'all unsubscribe, I can understand. Okay, so here's what I was working on for the fall theme for one of the groups I'm in. It's called Cross Stitch Frog Busters. Cross Stitch Frog Busters. Trying. So, yes, this is that one. As I said, it's worked on 18 count antique white. The colors in this is DMC 972, 900, and 918. I want to try to finish this up by the end of this stitch along, which is on Wednesday, and start on my Valentine's sale that started this week too, and it ends at the end of January next year. And the pattern that I got, the magazine that I got that pattern out of, is from Just Cross Stitch, issue October 2014. My cover fell off my magazine, that's why I'm just holding that. But yeah, that's the one it's in. And I love to do this wreath. That may be on my next year's fall theme, because I got to get all the colors together and fabric. And another thing I wanted to ask, if anybody does a wreath, how would you finish it? What is your idea on finishing this? Because I got another wreath, which is sunflowers, which I showed. It's probably on my YouTube cover. Sorry. it's it's a sunflower wreath with peppers hanging in the middle. And all I did is I've got it in a frame. So I'm thinking, what's different? I might go ahead and stick it in a frame, and just as the seasons go, I just pull it off the wall and hang another one up. I might do that. Then I might do something different. But I wanted to show y'all that one. Again, this is what it looks like when it's done. So I got about 2 more days to try to get it done. Alright, I'm going to work some more on that. I did some more this morning, but I didn't get much stitching in this morning because of everything I had to do. The next one I wanted to show you is a little progress on Map of Louisiana. And this one is a Sue Hillis design. It was gifted to me. Let's see. I don't know if, yeah, I did get, I don't know if, I don't remember if I worked on this week. Hold on. I may have not worked on it. No, but I'll show it anyway, because I'm going to work on some of it this week, so that way y'all know next week. But yeah, that's still what it looks like. I didn't stitch any this week. I'm sorry, I thought I did. Let me see. Okay, next. My Heaven and Earth Design stocking. I was trying to focus on this week, but all I did get in was 200 stitches, which is progress. It's 200 stitches, but it's slowly getting together. But this week I'm going to set this aside and focus on another piece, another whip that I will show you here in a little bit. But yeah, that's just 200 stitches right there. This is worked on, in case, I'm bad at telling y'all what it's stitched on and all that, the information. And I write it down. Let me see. I started this on 25 count, if I'm not mistaken. And it was too bunched up. And so I decided I was going to change in another fabric. So it says it's on 22 count. 2/1. And if I had the... But yeah, I couldn't get the needle in because it was too tight. I couldn't work on the 25 count. Maybe I was thinking later after I changed it and started on this one or restarted. I was thinking maybe I should have used one over one strand of floss. But I've already went so far on this and I was not going to restart it again. I refused to restart it again. But my question is, because I changed the fabric count, could it change the size of the stocking? Because is that not a huge stocking? There's the edge of it. Let me see. Let me get my finger in there. Right there's the edge of the stocking. And there's the other edge. Is that not kind of a big stocking? Which is okay. I'll do it. My son will be happy to have a big stocking filled up with stuff. There's no question. He would love it. But I just figured, it's gonna be a big one. But yeah, I'm working, and the dragon's probably right here. So I want to get to the dragon, y'all. So I'm just gonna set it aside for just a little while to work on something that's due to be finished in 59 days. I'm gonna tell you that in a minute. So, okay. I didn't do anything else. No more. I'm sorry, I'm tapping my fingers. I didn't do any more stitching this week. I was going to show what I keep in my travel bag. Sorry, it's in plastic. This Christmas card that I showed last time, I didn't even touch it. I didn't drop the needle. I hate this needle. I didn't drop it in the last video. But yeah, I got this in my travel bag in my car to work on, but I didn't touch it this week. I've been trying to get that fall pumpkin stitched up so I can start something else. I'm also going to plan on doing a whip parade sometime this week. I might film it. This is another one, Plum Street Sampler. 1831 Christmas. I showed it before in my video. We went to Huntsville Saturday. Is it this one? No, it was before Huntsville. Before we went down to make a payment. The car was in the shop. And so we went down and I took this with me. I didn't get much done on it. I tried to work on it in the car, but it was so early in the morning, the truck was doing this. And all I wanted to do was just go to sleep. I fell asleep with a cross stitch in my hand. But yeah, I didn't get much done on it anyway. Just more shoulders. This is going to be slow. I need to go ahead and put this, focus on this being Christmas is coming up. Maybe I can sit out in the car while I'm waiting on my son to get off of work and stitch some more on this. But here's my bag I keep everything in. Hefty, hefty, hefty. Oh, I forgot to put the pattern back up. Move. I'm hoping I don't step on this needle that's on the floor underneath me. There's somebody else I watched this week that I really enjoyed watching. And I'm trying to think. Her channel name was Alaskan Wolfpack. Her name is Claire. I can't remember. It starts with a C. I'm sorry. But I started binge watching some of her videos this week too. I really enjoy her. She's a crack up. She's my speed. She's very funny, cracks me up. I love her her aura around her. She's fun to watch. Y'all need to go watch her. It's Alaskan Wolfpack. And I really enjoy watching her videos. She made me crack up on some of them. She's very funny on it. Let's see. What else did I get done this week? I'm looking at my notebook that I keep things in. Yes. Oh, when I went to bring my son to work one day, he works at one of the other Walmarts in town. We have 3 Walmarts and one across the river in another town. But he works at one of the other bigger ones, and we live near the small one and the neighborhood market. I can just go around the corner and I'm there. And but my son, he works. It's technically they call it another town, but it's in the same county. Right down the road from my little girl's school. So I decided I'd never go to the store hardly any. So I said, well, I'll go in there and look around, waste some time when I was dropping him off in the morning. So I go in there and I see these ladies putting out the fall stuff and Halloween stuff. And I said, oh, they're gonna have clearance. So I said, I'm gonna go over and look at it, because after watching Priscilla and Chelsea, I started saying, I wonder what I can get. Some of the fall decorations was on sale because they're trying to clear it out for Christmas. And I ended up going in there, and they had their fall decorations and their Halloween stuff for 75% off. They didn't have much to choose from. So I ended up going back towards the sewing department, because I was looking for something in the sewing department. That's why I went in the store. And I couldn't find what I was looking for, and I asked her if she can order some for me. And while I was back there, I was looking at the fabric in the discount bin, or in the front. She said they were discounting them, and I noticed some yellow stickers on there that they were discounting them. And she said, give me a minute and I'll discount them for you. You just pick out what you want and I'll discount them. I was like, yes, okay, I'll do that. So as I'm waiting there, looking through, and I'm like picking out, oh, that looks nice. I wasn't sure how much she was going to discount them, because they're like $3 and something a yard for most of them. And they had Christmas and fall and Halloween mixed up together. So I couldn't ask, I was trying to ask her about certain ones. The Christmas ones was Norman Rockwell. And I'm thinking about I wanted to stitch something of his, the Saturday Evening Post ones. And I found one that I was looking at, and it's a Santa Claus. And I really, really, really want to stitch one. I'm really starting to like it, and I want to stitch one. So I don't have a pattern yet, but I'm hoping to get a Santa Claus one, or like a Thanksgiving, certain ones, But anyway, they had the fabric in the bin, which wasn't on sale, but I'm going to go back and get me some of that, because I'm thinking of something for that. And one was a Santa Claus and a wreath, and the other one I can't remember what the print was, but I want the one with the Santa Claus and the wreath. I thought it was pretty neat. Either one of them, really. It was only 2 prints. So while I was in the store looking at the fabrics, I said, well, I had my fall wreath. The fall pumpkin that I'm stitching on. Was thinking about how I'm going to finish it. I was thinking of a pillow and then maybe a wall hanging. So I said, well, I need a fabric for that. So I said, maybe these 2 right here. And I had to ask her about one of them, because technically it's not fall just because it's orange. And I asked her, I said, you think that might be on sale? She goes, I don't know, let me check. She checks and she goes, oops, I made a boo-boo. She marked it down for me and it wasn't supposed to. So anyway, I got all this fabric right here for $1 a yard. I'm thinking, let me see, let me hold it up. This one's orange with little swirls that reminds me of the pumpkin that I'm stitching. Let me remind you. Yes, let me remind you. It's gonna be out there. There's my pumpkin. I think my thing kind of messed up. I'm propping it up on something. So I got that. And this. I don't want to take too much busyness on the front, so I'll probably put this for the backing of a pillow, and then put this in the front. I'm not an expert pillow maker, so I'm going to need a tutorial, okay? I tried, but I want one of those envelope folds in the back. I don't know what you call them, but I think it's cute. But anyway, this is what I'm thinking for this. So, lay that over here. This is about 2 yards of fabric. Believe me, I would have got more. Yeah, this is 2 yards. For $2 for that, that ain't bad. So, I got that. This one is a little over a yard, not even 2 yards, which I like. Then, I go to look at the Halloween. I found something I like in that one. Sorry, rubber band. Look at that cute little Halloween print. I'm thinking back ends for Halloween stitching next year. This year too, because I still got some to do. I didn't really stitch much Halloween this year, but it doesn't hurt to work on it next year. But anyway, I do have some fabric for it. Some lollipops of candy. Look at the skull. Look at the skull. But yes, that's cute. That's really cute. You can really see the colors on that. Yeah. That's about 2 yards. And then I got, boo. So, yep. You see that? 2 yards of this. Believe me, if she has some more, I'm going back. Because when I left there, I went to pick up my mama. My mama doesn't drive, so I take her to the store. So I pick her up and I said, let me go take you to Walmart. I'm going to go look at some more clearance. So I'm like, I was on a budget. So I decided, I'm looking at the time, I'm sorry. I'm on a budget. So I said, I'm going to go over, run over there and see what I can find. I went to the discounted Halloween decorations. And they had it same 75% off. Sorry. For 75% off. So I decided I'm going to go over and I got a bunch of stuff. But I'll show that on another video. But it's just like the signs that says welcome with bows on it. Oh, I got some already pre-made bows for 75% off. I got, I think 3 of them. 40 cents each. That ain't bad. It's already pre-made. All I have to do is stick it on something that I make. And the idea is from Priscilla and Chelsea. So they had another little hanging ornament, hanging door. I don't know what you call it. It's just something they made. It's pumpkin shaped and it has a sign. It either says welcome or harvest. And it has little frilly things, bows or something, wrap the string they use for trimming it. And I said, I like that. What I want to do is either put something underneath the sign on the pumpkin, because it's a tin pumpkin light, not wood. And then the sign is wood, and I'll probably put something underneath it. And I got a few other different ones, and I found one of those little flower, I don't want to put this, like a vine type cross with fall flowers on it and a ribbon. It says blessings. That right there was $1.72. $1.72, and it looks brand new. Nothing wrong with it. Maybe it's chipped up berries because it had berries on it. I got that hanging up in the house. I have some leaves, the garland of leaves, under $1. I want to say 50 cents. And a pumpkin, one of those wooden carved pumpkins, and it has a black crow on it. That was 89 cents. Got that. I got a bunch of stuff for fall when I went to the store. Then I went to the fabric. Their fabric was not on sale. It wasn't even out for you to in the bin. It was not even for sale. So I was like, screw that. I'm going to the salvage bin. So I went to the salvage bin and I found this piece right here for $1.24. I seen this and I'm like, I like this. I like it. You know, I love books, okay? So I found this and I had to have it. at that fabric. This fabric is screaming for something. These pages. It's called Love Notes Cream. It's cream color Love Notes. So it's Love Notes. Is that not the neatest thing to do something? I watched this one lady's video, and I'm sorry I don't remember what her name was, but she was doing a finishing where she took wood and put pages of a book on it with Mod Podge, and then put her cross stitch on it, and then she had twigs around it. Y'all may know who I'm talking about. I just can't think of her name. I'm sorry. She's got some viewers, you know. But doesn't that look like some of the book pages she used on the back of that? I like that idea. I got another one I bought a while back that kind of give me an idea. It's the other piece is too high. Let me see if I can reach it real quick. Excuse me. I cut some of it off so I can do my idea with that, but I haven't done it yet. But I like this piece that I found at the Walmart salvage bin too. But I had this a while back. I love flower de lis because we're from Louisiana. So when I seen this print, and it's kind of like a vintage look. Let me bring it up. Is that not the cutest fabric ever? I mean, I love this fabric. I'm trying to open it up so you can see it better. I'm in love with fabric. I don't know why. My hair's done frizzed up again. I'm sorry. Look like I don't brush my hair. I do. But look at that. If I can use my sewing machine, I'd sew something. Yeah, I can use my sewing machine. I'm not a pro. I don't know how to. I'm not experienced enough with my sewing machine. My sewing machine hates me. It's got the devil possessed in it. Every time I sew on it, it messes up. I have to holler at my little girl's dad to come and help me because he used to work in a sewing factory. Come help me. I can't work this blanking thing. What you done now? Yeah, I like that one. Alright, so let's see. I'll hurry up. I'm sorry. I'm just a chatterbox today. Yeah, that's most of the haul that I got this week was just the fabric. I was kind of thrilled with a $1 yard fabric. If I had more money, I would have bought more. A whole lot more. This one right here and this one right here was the whole bolt left. This is what was left on the bolt. The cardboard bolt. This is what was left on the thing. I said, well, just give it all to me so that way you can throw the bolt away. I should have kept the bolt, but she didn't give it to me. She gave me this. But I'm good with it. So, okay, that's all the haul. My plans for next week. I want to keep finishing my fall pumpkin. I'm not going to pull it out. I got the fabric on top of it. I want to finish my fall pumpkin. And then, sorry. Everything's avalanche. I'm trying to grab what I was going to talk. I have a new start because this is for the Valentine's sale. Stitch along sale there. So I want to start this week. Toad in the Garden. Victorian Bride. I got this pattern off at eBay. eBay's my friend. Yes, and I got this one. And I'm going to work it on this fabric, which is in my stash. That's why I grabbed it. I want to say it's 28. And I just dropped the fabric on the floor. I'm sorry. I'm going to work it on this one. This is antique white. Yeah, it's called antique white. I think it's 28 count. Don't quote me on that. I think it's 28 count. I gotta look at that package again that's in my stash because I cut some off of it. But I'm gonna work it on this pattern. There. This thread I keep. There's my thread. I'm sorry about my ums. There's white beads in this. I got plenty of beads that I got in my stash that I can use for it. I didn't have to order anything with this. So I'm going to start that. because this sale ends at the end of January next year. So I want to get that started. It's going to be a gift, but I'm not going to say who it's for in case they're watching. Okay? Alright. Next is, I started, I went to the Dimensions Kit sale on Facebook, and I joined back in April. And I opened this kit up because it's the only Dimension kit that I had at the time. And my kids got it for me for my birthday last year in August. And I decided, well, I'm sorry if you hear this rattling. I'm playing with my bag. I shouldn't be. Trying to get the pattern out. I love peacocks. And they bought me a peacock for my birthday. And I wanted to stitch it. And so when she invited me for the sale, Cindy did. Thank you, Cindy. Hi. So I wanted to join the sale, and so I started working on Dimensions Indian Peacock. This is a 9" by 15". Has all the colors in it. It's got thread organizer. Let's see. The pattern and instructions. The thread organizer. All the threads. Yeah, I'm pulling it out. Threads. Look at that mess. I had to get me one of mine that's in my stash. Anyway, I have never worked on blending threads. I've never done that before. And this kit, it defeated me. It kicked me. I set it down. I did pick it up again, set it down, work a little bit more, and then I said, oh, I'm going to keep doing this. Then I got distracted on other whips, and I put this down and didn't pick it back up. Yeah, I feel bad. Because I got 59 days to get this done, thanks Cindy. The sale ends in 59 days, so I got 59 days to finish this. This week is the stitch along for this. To see, try to motivate us. Thank you, Cindy, for doing that. Thank you. I need to pull this out, so that's why I'm putting aside my stocking for now and working on this. And I'm going to really work on this because I love it and I want it done. And I'm going to work on this week. It's very difficult for me because, like I said, I've never dealt with blending filaments. So taking the time to take 2 strands and sticking them together and making sure I don't mix them up. And that's why I got this and put both of the numbers on there. I don't know if you can see that. To blend it. And I think that's the symbol. I can't remember. I'm crazy. And then put the threads on there so it won't be with the other bunch of the threads. So I'm working, I'm trying. I've never had blended threads before. So if I'm not mistaken, this is the right way when I show you. This is as far as I've got on this. I feel bad. Yeah. That's all I've done on it. So this week, that's all I'm going to focus on after I get my fall pumpkin. And then I will put a few stitches in to get this one started this week, which ends in January. That one doesn't seem like it'll take me long, but knowing me, I'll put it aside for some reason. But yes, I wanted to work on this one this week. So this is going to be my focus one after I get my fall pumpkin done. I'm not worried about the Christmas card because I'm buying my Christmas cards this year. I made ornaments. I'm making some more. So that's what it's going to be. But after all that, that's my weekend plan, next week's plan. And I would like to say thank you for everybody for watching. I'm going to try to make a whip parade video this week, so that way you can see all the whips that I have in my stash, because I have quite a bit. Not a lot like some of them, but just a lot, just a few. So I'm going to try to make a separate video for that. And with that saying, I hope y'all have a happy stitchy week, and thanks for watching.